He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Okay, if you have not, wait, no. This is a review of Growing Up Hip Hop LA season 4, episode 17. This is like my 4th video today. I have 2 more to do. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Jaybird. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Y'all know I get giddy when it is late. It's only 11:30, but again, this is my 4th video. So, do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To follow me on Instagram, J_Lees_Corner. Okay, on IG. To shop my Teespring merchandise. All of that is in the comment section below. So go ahead and hit that box. Anyway, this, I'm torn with Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. Growing Up Hip Hop, period. Peanut. Mainly because the Atlanta season was like, oh my God, so draining. And this, the LA season's like, oh my God, it's so draining. Like, it's good moments, but it's also too many bullshit moments. And, but it's great material and I make it funny. But I just wish the show was better. Like, anyway, I didn't refill my water bottles. Oh, we got a little in this one. Anyway, the episode starts off, okay, we have Romeo and Angela sitting at their water little things. They were sitting by I'm on the beach, but they're not at the beach, they're by a river or whatever. And she's still telling him how she wants to set him up on a blind date. And he like, what? So he's surprised because he like, for him, he like, why would she want to set me up on a blind date? Like, that he think they should be together. Everyone think they should at least try it, but Angela's being pussy, and she just, I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom for over a year or whatever, and I do want to date, but I don't think I should date Romeo because, again, I don't want to mess anything up. Well, you might be single forever. Okay, forever. You should want to date your friends because you want to be friends first. I think the reason she don't want to date Romeo is maybe because we've never really seen Romeo in a relationship. Hell, truthfully, we've barely seen Angela in one. Okay, let's just be honest. But, he like, well, okay, fine. But we then see him with his friends, like, yeah, Angela want to set me up on a date and have me Sarah with somebody, like a little double date. I don't get it. This is weird. I may not even go. I don't know. He don't know what he wants to do. I may go, I may not go. I'm like, but I don't, like, there's so many fucks to not give. Like, it's to not give a fuck because they're both beautiful people, and why y'all pussyfooting around? You cannot give a fuck because they're both rich. Like, why y'all pussyfooting around? It's the things where y'all both open and available. Why are y'all pussyfooting around? So there are so many reasons to not give a fuck about this storyline. So next, we do see him bring up TT and how TT did not go to his photo shoot or whatever. And he was upset because not only did she not show up, but she also did not text him back and say that she couldn't come. And for him, he was like, it was a business, thing, and for her not to just kind of not reply, which is kind of rude or whatever. So he's like, for that reason, I can't work with her. I honestly agree. I feel like, when someone texts you about business, like, you need to respond at least within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I get texts from people all the time. Because I used to do taxes, but I'm not doing them this year. So, I've had my clients texting me and I have to reply, but I usually sometimes will reply like the next day because I be at work or reviewing, and so I just be too damn busy. But I try to reply with them like by at least the next day. Because sometimes I'll see a text when I'm doing something. Like y'all see, sometimes I'll be on here and I'll see a text and I'll read it and put it down because I'm in the middle of something and I'll fucking forget. But you should still, you know what I'm saying, pick your phone back up and you still see stuff. Oh shit, I didn't reply yesterday. So, you know, I get him saying like she didn't even reply back to me at all. So it's some bullshit. Angela go to the little meetup thing, you know what I'm saying? Angela had him a little date, a little chick, a little black girl who she said had some flavor, and she feels like he needs some flavor. I guess that means that she don't have any flavor. We see Romeo at the same time in the shower saying, you know what I'm saying, he don't know what he gonna do. And then we see someone, he's 45 minutes late, because Angela's like, I can't believe he's 45 minutes late. It's kind of crazy. And then we see someone walking in, but the only reason I know what, because we don't see who's walking in, and the only reason I know it ain't Romeo is because we seen the preview for the next episode, and she said like, I can't believe you didn't show up. So I'm looking like, girl, no fucks given. Nah. Next, Egypt, TT, and Sam sitting around chit chatting, and you know Pep do walk in. So they sit around, you know, chit-chatting and whatnot, mainly because, you know, Romeo and Bow Wow were both at the basketball game. Can you believe they're in the same place? Girl, who gives a fuck? And, you know, Romeo wouldn't talk to me. TT, we also don't give a fuck or whatever. But I can't believe he just blew me off there, and I was so embarrassed. I'm saying I was publicly embarrassed. No one knows you there, TT. Like, no one knows you besides the people who, like, watch this show, and I'm pretty sure if we see you in person, I'll be like, is that TT? I may not even really care. Like, I don't think she, like, I won't say that she doesn't matter in life, but I would say at, you know, Essence Fest, she's the least of anyone's concerns. Like, I don't think anyone even knew who you were. I don't think anyone was like, oh my God, Romeo played her. Girl, you were not publicly embarrassed. I mean, now you are because it's on television, but we still don't give enough fucks to give a fuck. Anyway, when Pep walked in, she bring up how, but no, the funny part was Sam said, I would have blown her off too. Sometimes she's aggravating. I said, bitch, I can't stand Sam, but Sam is growing on me. You know what I'm saying? Some of his little comebacks and stuff that he says, I'd be like, okay, I got it. But sometimes I look like you a little shithead. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, then Pep comes in. What you doing in Essence Fest? Pep, like, you know, it was a fun time, whatever, but at the same time, I talked to my manager and he wants me to break up with Andre because of all the rumors that's out that I'm fucking somebody's husband, who, you know, and the wife also was pregnant. So, you know, me and Salt and Spinderella are losing money. Like, the brand is suffering. So, you know, as long as even if he's working for us as like a bodyguard, like, it's just not a good look. And I just feel so sad. They're like, oh, Pep, why you cry? What's wrong with you, girl? You can't fuck somebody's husband. Like, I don't know how else to put that. I get that they're like, oh, it wasn't that. But it's enough messiness to make it seem like, you know, it ain't really that. But at the same time, I feel like Salt and Pepper, there are people who date, like, who things, like, it be scandals, and they just move on from it, black and white. So, I mean, it was in the blogs for a little bit of a minute, but after a while, I don't think anybody would have cared, but I'm guessing this happened, like, right when it first happened. Like, a month later, no one cared. Like, it was like, okay, she fucked somebody's husband. I mean, what you gonna do? Anyway, but she's like, you know, but this is affecting the money part. We lost a whole, you know, $1 million deal, so, you know what I'm saying, I can't, you know, stay with him or whatever. And I said, oh, okay, if you say so. So we do see TT say, because she's single, you know, even though she was on a date with that dude who was a rapper, whose name I still can't remember. I don't know what his name is. She said she wants to throw a singles party at her house. And she wants to invite single people, but also people in relationships. But each person would have to invite a single friend. And she said then, because the people there may be single, maybe in a relationship, or maybe complicated, she would have wristbands that had different colors. Like, if you were available, you have green. If you're in a relationship, you have, you know, like red. If you are in between and it's difficult, or it's a little complicated, you have yellow. I think it was actually a great idea. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cute. But she says, I am not inviting Lil Kendu. Like, Lil Kendu cannot come. I don't want her there. Like, I'm just not good with her. Like, she just ain't going to be there. I'm like, well, you know, I wouldn't invite Lil Kendu no goddamn where. I wouldn't invite Lil Kendu to Lil Kendu's own house. Like, Lil Kendu does not need to be invited. Like, she needs to be invited to, like, where can she go and not come back? She can go to, like, where the Smurfs lives. Like, she could be Gargamel's, like, neighbor or something, you know. Or go live in Scrooge McDuck's mansion and swim through some coins. That's where Lil Kendu can go live and be happy and be merry. Anyway, so we do see all the guys meet up. It was kind of cute. They went bowling. We see, you know, Boogie. You know, JoJo was there. Lil Eazy-E is there. Sam is there. And the two people you don't know who they are. The dude in the all-white shirt who's a little bit thicker. That's JoJo's homeboy. And the dude standing next to him is Sam's homeboy. Is his name Sonny or Smitty? It's something with an S, but he's the dude who's having sex with Brianna. So he's gonna probably need some kind of shots. So that's like her boyfriend or whatever. And it was funny because they all talking about, you know, the party and, you know, the singles party and how they're all gonna go and have fun and blah 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 blah. You know, JoJo brings up how Brianna like Boogie and they like, bro, you do know that's her man right there. And he's like, well, I'm just saying what people, I'm just saying what's on the streets. JoJo was just so inappropriate, but you know, he's also funny. He then also brings up that little twist. Thinks Egypt is cute. And I'm looking like, JoJo, you a snitch? Are you a snitch in these streets, JoJo? I think JoJo may be a snitch. I just think that might be what it's going to be. And then Sam, like, I can't believe that. You know, they don't want these problems. Sam, no one is scared of you. No one. Even though I think if Lil Twist and Sam fought, Sam might win only because Lil Twist is so little. He's like, you know, he's little. You know, this little munchkin, you know what I'm saying? That may be the only reason. But I also feel like Lil Twist's friends would, like, beat Sam up. So, I mean, I don't really care. But it was cute to see the guys out bowling, having fun. This was an honest moment that I was like, okay, it's cool. They chit-chatting, talking or whatever. It was nice. Even though JoJo is a whole snitch, you know, it was what it was. Anyway, we then see Andre and Peppa meet up, okay? And I don't think we've ever really seen a picture of Andre, like, of just his face. And I was like, he looks really young. Like, he looks like he could be, like, in his early 20s. Like, I thought he was, like, young, but not young. I thought he was, like, my age. Because Pep is, like, my mom's age. You know what I'm saying? Pep has to be in her 50s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which isn't old at all, because my mom isn't old. 50 in your 50s is not old. But I thought the dude was like in his 30s. He just looks young. He dresses young, so I don't know. It could be, I mean, I don't look 37 either, but still. Anyway, you know, he like, yeah, you know, it's been really weird. I have been talking to you and saying, can I get a kiss? Mwah. I'm like, oh, he's such a, anyway. She's like, yeah, you know, I had a great time. You know, everyone was at Essence. She's like, I wasn't at Essence, you know. I wasn't there with you. She's like, yeah, like, you know, because of the things that's in the news, you know the stuff that's in the news, right? He's like, you know, yeah. And she's like, yeah, so because of that, you know what I'm saying, the rumors or whatever, like, we have to break up. And she's looking sad, like he looked like a little sad, little baby face or whatever. And I mean, he looks mad and sad or whatever, but for me, it's weird that we finally have him on the screen and he does not explain what happened. Like, he don't even. The whole time, Pep been saying, you know, that is what happened. You know, I have these texts. I have proof. He's not married. And I'm like, we have him on screen and at least let him say, I wasn't married. Like, he didn't say shit. He just said, oh, we were a family. I'm going to be sad because we can't be a family no more. But you had a whole wife and kids. Like, that was the family too. And I'm not saying that you should stay in a marriage if you're not happy. But what I'm saying is, why are you here and not explaining? I feel like if he would at least give his side of the story and say, you know, it's fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, me and her was separated. We weren't together. I was, you know, we were not together. He didn't say shit, which leads me to believe he didn't want to say anything that he knew was a damn lie. That's also why Pep didn't give too many details that can be called a lie. I feel like she knew that man had a wife and they were messing around because that man had a wife. And it came out in the news and she felt like, oh, it won't be no big of a deal. And you know what I'm saying, because that man had a wife. The fact that he didn't say shit about it not being true, the only thing we seen him say, and I get they could have cut it out. I get that too. But I feel bad because we was a family and I'm going to miss y'all. I'm like, that's it? That's it? That man had a wife, and Pat was fucking that man's husband. Girl, fucking that. It's funny because he was in gay porn. Was fucking that lady husband. Yeah, and that's something. He was also in gay porn or whatever. I don't know if he was taking it or giving it, but he was in it, or whatever. But I mean, still, I just feel some kind of way that they never really in the same scene together denied what the girl was saying was true. I'm like, if I girl, anyway, she then, like, we can talk about, like, working together, like, we'll see how that works out. He was like, nah, I don't think it'd be a good idea, you know what I'm saying, for us to, still work together, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna miss you, and I'm gonna miss your ass. I'm looking like, that's how you end it? You gonna miss her ass? He then asked, can I slap your ass one more time? And she says yes. And then proceeds to stand up. As you see, she stands up, turns around, toots her ass in the air, and lets him smack her ass. I said, you know what? That let me know that she was fucking that man's husband. Damn it. That woman's husband. I keep saying it. I'm not trying to be funny. And I'm pretty sure that they had sex before he left. I'm pretty sure that, you know what I'm saying, because when he was walking away or whatever, she looking at him, he looking at her, whatever, and I'm like, the camera's cut off, and he went and got some ass. She was still fucking that man. We just don't know about it. You can't tell me no different. But I don't think like, they talking no more now, but Poe Pep. There's a lot of men in the ocean, all these fish in the sea. Don't pick a fish to pair with a fish. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Just do not do it. And I definitely think you shouldn't start dating a man who was married and the wife is pregnant. Like, for me, that's just too much baggage. Like, you just fucked her. Like, bruh, it's no. I don't want to do that. I don't. I would have to have a full-fledged video conversation with his wife where she's saying, like, we broke up, a while ago. We had one little night, got too drunk, dropped the kids off. It was a whole ass mistake. I got pregnant, I've moved on. I have somebody else. The divorce is in process to go to paperwork. Here come my man right here. That's the only way I would talk to a man who, I would have to have a full-fledged conversation with the wife, knowing, no, it's over and done. Like, we over and done with the baby. Was just like, oops. We love the baby, but it was like, oops. Or I got pregnant, we were trying to work it out, and I just happened to get pregnant. Not oops, but it can't be no, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. Me and her haven't had no clear-cut conversation, and I don't see the divorce paperwork being filed with the courts. Girl, bye. Not me. Not I, said the cat. Anyway, we then see, Lil Kendu, Boogie, names all the time, and his daddy, Dame. They're all meeting up. I almost said her real name. Brianna looks great. I think she needs her titties covered. I do think that. I think her breasts are too big for her to go braless in that top. But she looks better than she has before. I still don't like her. Okay, she's on Earth's all my goddamn nerves. But her body looks great. Okay. But she does need a different bra with that shirt. Her titties are too big for that shirt to be braless. Anyway, so she's meeting up with these people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to introduce her to like the blues legends who are using his, his space or whatever to, do some music or whatever. And he's like, I want to show her how people, take advantage of opportunities that I give them and, do what they're supposed to do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He brings up how, Brianna does not show up to the studio to do work or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And how these legends are, again, doing what they're supposed to do and showing up when they're supposed to. So, he like, yeah, you've been missing Lil Kendu. And then she's like, well, yeah, I've just been kind of busy doing whatever. Well, you haven't been in the studio, like you've been, MIA or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, when you walked up in here, you also look like you're getting high. And she was like, you know what? And he like, yeah, I can tell her or whatever. Boogie then, Boogie. Boogie then says, you know what I'm saying, he's familiar with her, drug history. She smoked meth for 7 years. She used to smoke crack and do all these kind of drugs. She admitted that in either season 1 or season 2. Said, I did meth for 7 years. I smoked crack, for God's sake. I did all the drugs you can think about, you know what I'm saying? And so she definitely has a history with drug use or whatever. So when he like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like you walked in, you looked a little high, like you've been using. She said, well, yeah, I had a whole little moment or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, I'm back on track now. But I did crash my car. And they were like, what the fuck? Wait, what? What did that happen? Oh, like a week ago, like a trash can like jumped out in front of my car. I said, this bitch is high right now. You know what I'm saying? Dame, like, why you gotta be so dark? Like, why are you not, like accepting this greatness or whatever? You have these opportunities, and he getting in her ass, and she feel like, I can't believe he doing this in front of other people. I can't, I see what Boogie mean now. I see what he mean. I'm saying, and I say, but bitch, you do the same shit to anybody. When you have beef with somebody, you say whatever you want to say in front of everyone. You have never pulled anyone to the side to have a conversation. You always make it be public. So I give zero fucks about him. And I don't even like Dame. He irks all my nerves too, okay? But in this aspect, I was happy he was giving it to her. Mainly because you do the same shit to other people. And when Boogie kept telling you that's what his dad do to him, you kept making it seem as if Dane doesn't do that. He's my mentor. Well, bitch, he's mentoring you. The same way he was mentoring his son. Girl, the fuck bye. Anyway, I feel like suck it up, Buttercup. We do see, you know what I'm saying, Lil Kendu and Boogie meet up, and they like go out to eat or whatever. And they're chit chatting or whatnot. And you know what I'm saying, she's like, yeah, so what's up with your dad? And he like, well, that's kind of what he does. That's what he does to me. She brings up how, like, I be working from home, so I don't get why he says I'm not working. And Boogie says, it's because you're not working with or for him. Like, if you're not doing what he wants you to do and how he wants you to do it, it's as if you're doing nothing. Like, that's my point of how he be. I don't work for him. I don't work like that. I can't do all that. And he like, well, it is what it is. Again, I see what you mean by him. Yes, he kept telling you that shit. And you kept sucking Dame's goddamn dick. Not literally. But you know what I'm saying? It's on the jock or whatever. Like, oh, your dad just worried about you. No, his dad's an asshole sometimes. A complete asshole. Anyway, and then they don't get no food. We don't see them order no food or nothing. They didn't leave out, and then he like, well, yeah, I'm going to TT's, singles party, whatever. Like, are you coming? And I wasn't invited. He like, oh, all right. She then says, but I'm crashing the party because it's free. It's free. It's an open bar, and no one can tell me where I can't come to. I say, bitch, it's at her house or at her space. What you mean, can't, bitch? What? Girl, look. Let me say this. This is when I said, this is a full-fledged TV show. Because let me tell you this. Can't nobody tell me I'm going to go wherever I want to go, even if it's to the house of someone who don't like me. Can't nobody tell me not to go. Bitch, come to my house if you want to. You can't come to my house. At the all. Okay? At the fuck all. Girl, I said, bitch, what? Can't nobody tell me where I can't come to. If I don't, can't nobody, I'm like, but bitch, you were not invited. That's, girl, this is a full-fledged TV show. Anyway, we do see they have this little singles party, right? And, they have it. It was a lot of, I didn't have time to get pictures. It was too much. It was, TT was there, Sam, Egypt, Lil Eazy-E, Dame, everybody, okay? Bitch, everybody. Lil Twist, everybody was there except Vanessa, Angela, and Lil Kendu. Those were and Romeo. Everybody else is there, plus some extra people who we don't really know, who don't really, ain't a part of the show. So I do see it was more men than women. It was 18,000 dudes, and then TT in Egypt. I seen one white girl and maybe another girl, and that was it. And it was like 40 dudes. And TT, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, for me, I did it more because I'm single. So I love that it's more guys than girls. So I was like, you bitch. Anyway, TT trying to get her own little spinoff, and I don't think it's gonna work at all because no one wants. It wouldn't work. No one would watch the show with just her. She's too annoying to do that, by herself. Even Lil Twist is there. Lil Twist is there, and now all of a sudden, Sam, where's Egypt? Where's Egypt? Where's Egypt? Egypt, where are you? Are you, bitch? She's there, okay? She's around the Nile. Anyway, Lil Twist Sam know Lil Twist like Egypt. So he's looking for Egypt. You know what I'm saying? But also Lil Twist walking around and he's high. He's high as hell. He's so high. He's like, oh, this flower wall looks amazing. Like, I have to get photos. And he's very high. He's very high. It's funny. He's high. Anyway, Sam, like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to him. We need to talk. I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. He just go like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I heard you say you had a connection to my girl. Twist like, your girl, like who, Egypt? He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's my girl. He like, oh, that's your girl? Okay. Well, you have a cute girlfriend. And he was like, okay, so we see Boogie was around, Lil Eazy-E, JoJo. They looking like, okay, Sam need to calm down because again, Lil Twist on a whole, like Lil Twist not even on no rah shit. Like he there, like just vibing, like he's like a hippie dude, just high as hell, wanting some music and some goddamn juice. It's really all. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, man, I like your suspenders. Like, what? It was the funniest shit, you know what I'm saying? He like, just treat it real nice. You know what I'm saying? Just treat it real nice. So he like, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what? I'm sorry about approaching your woman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can see, you know what I'm saying? Me and you, we totally different. So she wouldn't even be into me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm different than you. I say, Lord Jesus. And I'm like, they are two different people. Completely different people. And that's kind of all it was. It was more funny than anything else, but I'm like, it was also some bullshit. So we then see Lil Kendu walk in, okay? Lil Kendu walk in, you know what I'm saying, dressed like a goddamn genie. And then, TT. So TT, like, I can't believe she here. Lil Kendu walked in with her friend, okay? So I did not like how either one of them was dressed, but I digress. TT see her and TT is instantly aggravated, mainly because like I didn't invite her. While she here, did you invite? She's like, I didn't invite her. No, I don't know. Maybe her boyfriend, the S dude, Sunny, Stilts, Smooth, Suave, some shit, Sam's boy. He's there. So he's there in a whole red armband because he's in a relationship. So she said maybe he invited her, but I'm like, he shouldn't have, because Sam knew that TT didn't want her there. Point blank to the period. And if that's the case, they would have came together. Anyway, TT like, you know what I'm saying, while she here, luckily I have security, it's just some bullshit. She goes up to her. She says, hey, I didn't invite you. So I would appreciate it if you would leave. Well, no, I'm not leaving. I'm here talking to my friends. You can go back and party, and I'm going to just do this. And bitch, who you talking to? Like, at that point, voices would have been raised. Like, you can't tell me that I'm telling you this is my party, my location, my home. It's my shit, bitch. You are not invited. I don't care if your mama and your daddy here. I don't care, bitch, if you got an invite from the Obamas who said maybe you should go, but you're not really invited. But no, bitch, no one could have you up in my space. When Lil Kendu said, no, I'm not leaving, she said, go into your party, it would have been some goddamn furniture moving. It would have been some wine bottles. It would have been a situation, okay? With police, security, get her up out of here. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time, she's like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm saying, make me leave. Make me leave. You know what I'm saying? Put me out. I say, bitch, I would have put her out. Like, it would have been hand to cuffs all up and through. It would have been a goddamn, in Atticus' voice, it would have been a skirmish all up and through that goddamn place. But I'm like, whatever. Teeth, like, this the issue. I did not want this to happen. Like, this is why I didn't want you here. I'm saying, just go, Brianna. I'm not leaving. Move me. TT, if you have security, they was not doing their jobs. Like, the fact that you see the person whose party is saying to someone, you need to leave, and someone saying, I'm not going anywhere. Bitch, if you pay security, pay them to do their job all the way out the door. Little twist come up like, you know what I'm saying? Can't we all just take a selfie? Let's just take a selfie. Everybody, let's take a selfie. A selfie will fix it. I'm like, first of all, you so high. How did you even realize something was happening? he said, you know, in his confession, like, I just don't like, you know, crazy. Like, when you have crazies and fights or whatever, you end up going to jail. Like, I was in jail. I don't want to go back to jail. So I felt like if I could take a selfie, it'll calm the bullshit down. She like, no, I don't want to take us. I want her to leave. He's like, no, pose for the selfie. Pose. And they took a goddamn selfie. Now, as you see Lil Twist in the front, Lil Twist is high. He's a mixture of Prince, Rick James, Bob Marley, and just maybe 21 Savage. I'm not sure. But they took a whole selfie. And then Baby Bob she stayed there. You know what I'm saying? Baby Bob is also Lil Kendu. She just, like, didn't leave. She was still there. I'm like, why is she still there? It makes no sense to me. TT let her stay and said, you know, she can have some drinks and she can just leave. No, bitch, you don't get any of my liquor for free, bitch. Get the fuck out. You at least have to pay for your drinks ain't free. It ain't an open bar for your ass, okay? And then we see Lil Kendu at the little open bar taking shot after shot after shot of Hennessy. She's like, just Hennessy. And she's also wearing a green wristband. And Sam like, how you wearing green and your man wearing red? She's like, oh, we're not together. Like, that's what, this is how he, so she basically said, like, he didn't know we was broken up, and I put the green band on to let him know I'm done with him. I'm looking like, bitch, really? Again, that's why I don't like Lil Kendu. And that's basically how I went off. I hope y'all enjoyed. I did. Okay? But I did. I do. Anyway. Peace.
He's like love, love, love.